Welcome to the tree blending meditation. Let's begin. I'd like for you to lie down comfortably or get in a comfortable seated position. Let's begin by taking some deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, really filling those lungs with the breath. Allow your chest to rise and your belly to expand as you breathe in. As you breathe out, allow your chest to fall and your belly to sink in. Let's do this a few times together. Breathe in deeply through the nose, expanding your belly and your chest. And exhaling as your chest falls and your belly sinks in. Take another deep breath in, deep in those lungs, allowing your belly to expand and your chest to rise. And exhale, allowing that chest to fall and that belly to sink in. Bring your awareness to your heart space. Keep focusing on the breath and allow your consciousness to expand in your heart space and really fully be present there. Focusing on the breath again with your awareness anchored in that heart space. Move your consciousness to your mind's eye or your third eye. Really settle into that breath. Feel that awareness, that connectedness from your heart space up to your mind's eye. And allow that awareness to expand out. And you notice in your mind's eye that you are now standing in a hallway. In the hallway, you notice a door. You walk up to the door, place your hand on the door, and it opens just for you. You make your way through the doorway, and it closes behind you. You look around and see that you are in your sacred sanctuary. You make your way through your sanctuary to the other side where there is an archway. You go through the archway and are in a grassy meadow. You look around the grassy meadow and notice a beautiful tree in the middle. You notice how tall it is, how wide and vast its branches reach out. As you walk up to the tree slowly, you notice the shape of the leaves, the arches of the branches. You look at the ground and notice if you see any roots emerging from the ground below. You observe the smell, if any, from the leaves. You notice how large the base of the tree is. Slowly, you walk around the tree, looking at it from every angle. You look up and see the under canopy. You look below and see the rough texture of the bark. You walk up closer to the tree and place your hand gently on the bark. Slowly move your hand up and down on the bark and notice what it feels like to you. Notice if it feels smooth or rough, jagged or worn. You take your hand away from the bark, move back 2 paces, and sit down on the ground, facing the tree. As you sit facing the tree, you gently place your hands on your knees and settle into that seated position. You look up and notice the canopy of the tree. You notice how vast it is. You notice the shape of the underside of the leaves and the texture. You notice how the canopy reaches over to include you and falls behind you. You feel very safe, very comforted. You look straight ahead and settle your eyes on the bark of the tree. I want you to look for a small opening in that tree, whether it's a crack in the bark or a little insect hole in the bark. When you've searched the bark and the surface of it, and you have found that opening, I want you to really focus on that opening. Really allow your awareness to become very pointed on that entry point. Begin to feel the pulse of the earth underneath your bottom, where it meets the earth and your body. Feel the rhythm and the vibration of that energy. As you notice the vibration, keep your awareness and focus on that entry point. Really settle into that awareness. And as you take your next deep breath in, you feel your consciousness and your awareness being pulled into that tree. You can feel your energy blending with that tree and the essence of it. You are now inside of that tree. You feel the vast expanse of your branches. You become aware at how vast your root system is and how far down deep it goes into Mother Earth. You feel the nutrients coming in from all the tiny roots that are drinking in the nutrients and water from the soil. You feel how alive this vessel is. You feel the warmth of the sun on every single leaf that is on your branches. You feel that stretch and sway as the breeze blows gently through your branches. You feel the pulse of the heart of your core. You notice a slight tickling sensation on one of your branches. You become aware that you have a squirrel nestled in for a nap between the base of a branch and a knot that is by your trunk. You feel the warmth and heartbeat of that squirrel. You begin to feel movement all over your body. You become aware of all the insects and creatures that call your branches and your vessel home. You can feel all the tiny ants nestling into the ridges of your bark. The bees landing for a moment to rest. A spider among a few of your branches, weaving her web. A few birds picking away at some nuts and seeds that they acquired down below. You feel so alive. The breeze blows again and you feel that wonderful stretch that only comes with that natural breeze. It feels so wonderful. You notice how solid you feel. You notice that deep, deep main root of your root system and how deep it goes. You become aware of how much nutrients you actually get from the soil and the earth. You feel that support of Mother Earth. Surprised at how alive you feel. You extend out just a little bit further, your branches and your roots, and you notice that you can easily extend out as far as you want to go. Still surprised that you don't feel fixed, as trees sometimes appear. You feel that lifeblood going through every cell in your vessel. Extending your branches out one more time in a nice gusty breeze. You feel that vast and expansive awareness on every single leaf and bud that are on your branches. Focusing on your breath allow your awareness to go back to that tiny entrance point. Feel how that entrance point feels on your vessel as a tree. As you take a deep breath in, begin to pull your awareness up from the ground, from the roots, down and in from each of those branches, going toward that entry point. And as you exhale, bring your awareness back to your body that is sitting in front of the tree. Settle into your breath again. And really allow your consciousness to come back and settle into that seated position in front of the tree. You open your eyes again and look at the tree, and you notice that it no longer looks brown and shades of green. You notice that now it looks iridescent, almost translucent. You're aware of how alive every cell of that tree is because you just experienced it. Slowly standing up, you make your way to the tree and you wrap your arms gently around its trunk, embracing the tree and feeling the pulse of it one more time. Knowing that tree feels that sensation of your embrace. Moving back from the tree and allowing your arms to drop, you back away a few steps and admire the tree one more time. Feeling that it's time to go, you turn and make your way back to your sacred sanctuary. You approach the archway and walk through it, entering your sacred sanctuary. You walk through your sacred sanctuary to the door. You place your hand on the door and it opens just for you. You go through the door and it closes behind you. You are now standing in the hallway. As you take a deep breath in, your awareness and consciousness goes back to your third eye and brow area. And as you exhale, you drop back down to your heart space and feel that consciousness and that awareness expand. And as you take another deep breath in, you move your fingers and toes, rock your head and neck from side to side, and exhale. Take another deep breath in, stretch your shoulders and your legs, and exhale. Take another deep breath in and open your eyes and become reacquainted with the room. Wonderful. I recommend that you visit this sacred sanctuary tree blending meditation anytime you want to feel that connectedness to nature and the support of Mother Gaia, the earth. Blessings.